There is a beautiful warmth surrounding you at this very moment, a feeling you may not have completely recognized yet. There is a gentle energy moving around your presence, something calm yet powerful, something carrying the feeling of genuine admiration, emotional closeness, and a connection that feels deeper than ordinary attraction. You may have tried to ignore it or simply called it a coincidence. You may have wondered if your own thoughts were creating something that was not really there. Perhaps you even convinced yourself that experiences like this do not happen for someone like you. Maybe you thought love had already passed you by, or that certain possibilities were no longer meant for you. But I am here to remind you that what you have been feeling is not something you should dismiss. The signs you have quietly noticed are not meaningless. What your heart has been sensing in silence is not just imagination, and it is not a dream built on false hope. There is a truth behind this feeling that your soul has already started recognizing. Someone younger than you has developed emotions for you that are much stronger and much deeper than you may realize. This is not just a temporary attraction, a passing curiosity, or a simple interest that disappears with time. Something about you has touched this person in a way they did not expect. If you have been feeling a unique connection with someone younger, leave a like so this message can reach others who may need to hear it. Because what this person feels has already found a place deep within their heart. It is something that crosses their mind when they wake up in the morning and something they carry with them when they close their eyes at night. You remain in their thoughts throughout their day, even when responsibilities become overwhelming, even when they become distracted by work, challenges, or daily routines, there is still a part of them that returns to thoughts of you. You have become a steady presence in their mind, a beautiful mystery they are still trying to understand. I know this realization may feel surprising, and a part of you may still question whether these words are truly connected to your situation. You may be wondering, could someone younger really feel this way about me? You may have looked at yourself and questioned what they could possibly see in you. Maybe you have spent years focusing on your past disappointments. Maybe you have convinced yourself that your brightest moments are behind you. Maybe you have looked in the mirror and believed your confidence, your beauty, or your ability to be loved has somehow faded with time. But those thoughts are only old stories created from moments of pain, rejection, and emotional wounds. They are not a reflection of your true worth. They are simply memories of difficult seasons that tried to convince you that you were less valuable than you truly are. The universe has seen everything you have carried. Every silent battle, every difficult night, every moment when you wondered if love would ever choose you again has been witnessed. The times when you stayed awake thinking about whether your opportunity for happiness had disappeared were not ignored. You have been guided through those moments because they were shaping you into the person you are today. Those fears were never proof that you were unworthy of love. Those doubts were never evidence that your story was finished. You are someone with a unique energy and a presence that affects the people around you. You may not notice it because you experience yourself every single day, but others see things in you that you often overlook. They notice the way you carry yourself. They notice the wisdom behind your words and the depth reflected in your eyes. They notice how you listen when others speak, how you make people feel respected, understood, and appreciated. They see the strength you developed after everything you survived. They see the kindness that remained even after disappointment. They see the compassion that grew because you chose healing instead of bitterness. And this younger person sees these qualities too. They are attracted to parts of you that go far beyond appearance or temporary excitement. Something about your personality, your energy, and your emotional depth has created a pull they cannot easily explain. When they are around you, something changes inside them. They feel calmer, more comfortable, and more connected to themselves. Your presence gives them a feeling of peace while also making them feel more alive. It feels to them as though they discovered something they did not even know they were searching for. A feeling they were not expecting. A connection they were not planning for. But as time passed, that feeling became stronger until it reached a point where it could no longer be ignored. You may have already noticed small clues. Perhaps they look at you a little longer than usual. Perhaps their expression changes when you enter the room. Maybe their voice becomes softer when they speak with you because being near you creates a sense of comfort. Maybe they look for simple reasons to spend more time with you. Maybe they find opportunities to help you, support you, or start conversations even when there is no obvious reason to do so. Maybe they remember little things you mentioned in passing, details that you barely remember sharing. They remember your favorite things, your stories, your opinions, and the small pieces of information that most people would forget. These moments are not meaningless. They are often the actions of someone whose heart has quietly started choosing you. There is something much deeper happening beneath the surface because this connection is not only about feelings. There are reasons this person was naturally drawn toward you. Reasons that go beyond simple attraction or temporary emotions. These reasons are not random. They are connected to the experiences, lessons, and moments that brought both of you to this point in life. Sometimes two people cross paths at exactly the right moment, not because everything is perfect, but because something about their presence brings healing, growth, and understanding. The universe has a way of creating meaningful encounters. Every person who enters your life can carry a lesson, a blessing, or a purpose. Some people come to challenge you, some come to teach you, and some come to remind you that your heart is still capable of receiving something beautiful. This younger person may have entered your life for reasons that are still unfolding. There may be things happening behind the scenes that you cannot fully see yet. There may be emotions developing quietly, conversations waiting to happen, and moments that will reveal why this connection appeared when it did. The fact that this message found you today is meaningful. Out of all the things you could have watched, all the places your attention could have gone, something guided you toward these words. Something inside you recognized a feeling, a possibility, or a truth that connected with your own heart. Do not immediately ignore that inner feeling. Sometimes your intuition notices things before your logical mind understands them. Sometimes your heart recognizes a connection before you have enough evidence to explain it. When this younger person is close to you, they experience a sense of peace because the world around them can often feel overwhelming. Life moves quickly. There are responsibilities, expectations, pressure, and uncertainty everywhere. But when they are with you, the noise begins to fade. Your presence creates a space where they can relax and simply be themselves. You remind them that not everything needs to be rushed. You remind them that there is value in slowing down, feeling deeply, and appreciating the present moment. Over time, you have learned lessons that only experience can teach. You have learned patience. You have learned emotional balance. You have learned that every situation does not require an immediate reaction, and that peace is sometimes more powerful than proving yourself. This younger person notices that stability within you. They are naturally attracted to the calmness you carry because it may be something they have been searching for. They may currently be dealing with confusion, stress, uncertainty, or fears about their own path. They may be trying to understand themselves and figure out what they truly want from life. But you represent something different. You represent comfort. You represent security. You represent someone who has faced challenges and still chooses kindness, love, and hope. That kind of energy is incredibly attractive. It creates a feeling of safety that cannot be easily found. You also make this person feel recognized. Around you, they do not feel invisible. They feel appreciated and valued. You listen to them, you show interest in their thoughts, and you care about their experiences. You ask about their life. You remember what matters to them. You give them the feeling that their words have meaning. These things may seem ordinary to you because they come naturally. You may not even realize how powerful these simple actions are. But to someone who has often felt ignored or misunderstood, these small moments can mean everything. Feeling truly seen by another person is rare. When someone experiences that kind of connection, they remember it. They become attached not because of what you give them materially, but because of how they feel when they are around you. And the difference in age between you is not something that automatically creates a problem. It is not a barrier that determines whether a connection can exist. In many situations, differences in age can create a unique balance and bring qualities that two people of the same age may not always experience. Different stages of life can create different perspectives. Different experiences can create deeper conversations. One person may bring wisdom and emotional understanding, while the other may bring fresh energy, curiosity, and a different way of seeing the world. When two people genuinely understand each other, when they respect each other, and when their hearts connect, age becomes only one small detail among many. Do not allow outside opinions or social expectations to control what your heart is capable of experiencing. The universe does not create connections based only on what society expects. Love does not always arrive in the way people predict. Sometimes it appears unexpectedly. Sometimes it comes from a person you never imagined. Sometimes the strongest connections are the ones that surprise you the most. A meaningful bond is created through understanding, trust, respect, and the way two people bring out the best in each other. The most important thing is not the number of years between two people. The most important thing is the emotional connection, the kindness they share, and the way they make each other feel valued and complete. If you believe you are ready to receive unexpected love and discover more signs that someone younger may be developing feelings for you, comment, "I am open." Allow yourself to believe that beautiful experiences can still find you. This could be your season of renewal. This could be the moment when love reaches you in a way you never expected. You may have believed that your opportunity for a meaningful relationship had already passed. You may have thought that certain chapters of love were closed forever. But your story is not over. Your ability to be loved does not have an expiration date. Your heart is still capable of creating new memories, experiencing deep emotions, and welcoming something beautiful into your life. There is something about your essence that this younger person finds incredibly captivating. It is not just one single quality. It is the combination of everything that makes you who you are. It is the way you smile. It is the way you laugh. It is the stories you tell and the emotions behind those stories. It is the kindness in your voice, the warmth in your presence, and the softness that exists in your eyes. They are drawn to the person you have become through everything you have experienced. They are attracted to your journey, your strength, your honesty, and the unique energy that you carry wherever you go. Your past has shaped you, but it has not diminished you. Every challenge, every lesson, and every moment of growth has added more depth to who you are. And that depth is something this person notices. It is something that makes you different. It is something that makes your presence unforgettable. The energy you carry, the peaceful way you respond to challenges, and the warmth that naturally surrounds you all combine to create something deeply attractive and unforgettable. There is something about your presence that reaches beyond appearance because it reflects who you truly are inside. This person has attempted to understand their emotions through logic and reason, but every time they try to create distance or convince themselves to move on, their feelings seem to become even stronger. The more they try to ignore what they feel, the more their thoughts return to you. Their mind keeps bringing you back to them again and again because somewhere within their heart they have already made a choice. Something about you feels different. Something about this connection feels meaningful, and they cannot easily walk away from what their heart continues to recognize. Real connections are not something people experience every day. Finding someone who truly sees you, understands you, and appreciates the person you are beneath the surface is incredibly rare. When someone genuine enters your life, it deserves your awareness and your attention. You do not need to force anything or make sudden decisions, but simply stay open and present. Pay attention to the signs around you and notice the way your heart responds. Do not ignore your emotions or push them away, because sometimes feelings are trying to reveal something important. Give those emotions the room they need to grow naturally into whatever they are meant to become. This younger person is not attracted only to your appearance. Their interest goes much deeper than what can be seen from the outside. They are drawn to your character, your experiences, your thoughts, and the unique journey that has shaped you into who you are today. From the beginning, this connection carries a certain depth. They want to understand your mind, hear your stories, learn from your wisdom, and discover the person behind your smile. They are not simply interested in a moment of attraction. They are interested in the entire person you have become. This is the kind of love and appreciation you deserve. A fresh chapter may be beginning in your life, and this connection could be part of that new journey as you slowly allow the weight of the past to disappear. When you release what no longer serves you, you create space for something beautiful to enter. Share this message with someone who needs the reminder that love can still find them. If this connection with a younger person brings warmth to your heart, creates excitement within you, and gives you a feeling of new possibilities, that feeling itself may be a sign that something is aligning in your life. Joy is often the quiet language of the soul. Excitement can be the heart gently pointing you towards something that carries meaning and purpose. When something feels peaceful, uplifting, and genuine, it deserves to be explored with awareness. You can welcome this connection while still maintaining healthy boundaries. You can move forward carefully while using the wisdom you have gained through everything life has taught you. Experience allows you to love differently with more understanding, patience, and emotional awareness. This younger person may need reassurance that you believe in the possibility of what is developing between you. They might be holding themselves back because they sense uncertainty from you or because they fear being rejected. They may wonder if you see them as too young, too inexperienced, or unable to understand the depth of what you have lived through. These thoughts may create hesitation inside them, even if their feelings are sincere. But when you begin changing your energy, becoming softer, more accepting, and more open to receiving love, they will notice that change. Your confidence and willingness to embrace the connection can give them the courage to step closer. True love is not only about circumstances or external factors. It is a meeting between two souls where two people recognize something familiar, comforting, and timeless within each other. When this kind of connection appears, age, background, and outside opinions begin to lose their power. What remains is the bond between two people who feel seen, valued, and understood by one another. The soul does not measure time, and the heart does not calculate years before allowing itself to feel. There is a timeless part within you that remains untouched by age. No matter how many experiences you have gone through, there is still a part of you that stays youthful, a part of you that feels wonder, appreciates beauty, enjoys music, dreams deeply, and responds to genuine love. That is the part of you this younger person may have connected with. They might appreciate your appearance, but what truly captures their attention is your spirit. They are attracted to the essence of who you are because the soul does not have an age limit. You are appreciated. You are valued. You are desired. You are someone worth choosing, loving, and celebrating. There is someone younger who thinks about you and finds themselves smiling without even realizing it. Someone who feels their heartbeat change when your name appears in their thoughts and quietly wishes they could become closer to you. Love has not passed you by. Love has not forgotten your heart. It may be moving toward you right now through someone younger whose emotions are honest, genuine, and deeper than you realize. This younger person carries a type of energy that may remind you of parts of yourself you have not felt connected with for a long time. They bring enthusiasm, curiosity, hope, and a belief that beautiful experiences are still possible. When you spend time with them, some of that energy awakens inside you. You may begin feeling more alive, more inspired, more hopeful, and more connected to the person you truly are. You bring emotional depth, stability, experience, and wisdom into the connection, while they bring freshness, excitement, movement, and youthful energy. Instead of competing with each other, you balance one another. From a higher perspective, this connection is simply two souls meeting at a moment when both are ready. It is not about numbers or timelines. It is about two people finding something meaningful in each other. Many blessings remain hidden from us because we struggle to believe we are worthy of receiving them. But when you begin accepting your own value and recognizing that you deserve love, you start changing that old pattern. This person has noticed things about you that many others overlook. They remember the small details, the little things you say, the expressions on your face, and the moments that reveal who you truly are. Those details show that their interest is not shallow. Their attention comes from genuine care and a desire to understand you on a deeper level. Comment, "Love finds me," if you believe the universe can bring you a meaningful connection with a younger soul who recognizes your worth. This is not simply a temporary attraction that disappears quickly. This is something that has the potential to grow into a deeper emotional bond. Stay open, stay present, and do not allow fear to make you retreat before you discover what this connection can become. Do not distance yourself because of doubts or analyze every single moment until the beauty disappears. Allow conversations to happen naturally. Allow trust to build slowly. Let the connection breathe, because love cannot develop where there is constant pressure and fear. Love needs patience, honesty, and space to unfold naturally. Your emotions carry wisdom, and they deserve to be listened to. Everything can come together for your highest good, and this unexpected connection with a younger person may be forming in a way that benefits your journey. Even if you cannot understand every detail right now, trust that something positive may be unfolding. This connection may not be random. It may be part of a greater path that is bringing something new into your life. A door that once seemed impossible to open may have quietly started moving. You are beautiful, attractive, and deeply deserving of affection. Time has not taken away your value. Instead, every year has added more depth, more character, more wisdom, and more richness to who you are. This younger person sees qualities in you that you may have forgotten. They notice your strength when you focus on your weaknesses. They see your beauty when you only see imperfections. They appreciate your wisdom even when you consider it ordinary. Allow their perspective to help you look at yourself with more compassion. Sometimes another person can remind us of the incredible qualities we have always carried within ourselves. You deserve passion. You deserve to feel wanted. You deserve to feel admired and appreciated. And that is exactly the kind of energy that may be coming toward you. You are becoming ready to welcome love closer. You are becoming ready to receive an unexpected blessing that may enter your life in a way you never imagined. The universe is not ignoring you. You are not forgotten. You are not alone in your journey. Carry this understanding with you today. The person who feels drawn toward you is genuinely interested in your world. They want to discover your experiences, your memories, your achievements, and even the difficult moments that shaped you. They want to know your story because your past is not something they see as a burden. They see it as evidence of your strength, your growth, and the person you have become. Your journey is not baggage, it is proof of your resilience and the beautiful soul standing before them.